modes of data transfer. ठीक है, we have to discuss the modes of data transfer. Data transfer between the CPU, memory and input output device. Okay, this can take place by using the three modes. तीन तरीके हैं इसके लिए डेटा ट्रांसफर कराने के लिए. बेसिकली डेटा ट्रांसफर इज डन बिटवीन द CPU एंड इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइस, क्योंकि मेमोरी. सो मोड्स ऑफ डेटा ट्रांसफर. So data transfer to and from peripheral devices is handled in one of three possible ways. That means data from input device and to input device. मतलब जब आपने डेटा को ट्रांसफर करना है इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइस में, या फिर वहां से डेटा इनपुट कराना है, या फिर उसको आउटपुट देना है. सो इट कैन बी डन इन थ्री पॉसिबल वेज. डेटा ट्रांसफर टू एंड फ्रॉम peripheral device, that is input output device. Okay, can be handled in one of the three possible ways. First, जब आप कुछ जो CPU क्या करेगा, डेटा ट्रांसफर प्रोसेस करेगा यूजिंग द प्रोग्राम्ड इनपुट आउटपुट मेथड. मतलब प्रोग्रामिंग है, ऑलरेडी प्री डिफाइंड इंस्ट्रक्शंस है, उसके बेसिस पे डेटा ट्रांसफर होगा. दैट इज प्रोग्राम्ड इनपुट आउटपुट. इट इज इंटरप्ट इनिशिएटेड इनपुट आउटपुट. इंटरप्ट इनिशिएटेड इनपुट आउटपुट. ठीक है. सो व्हाट इज इंटरप्ट इनिशिएटेड? इनिशिएट मीन स्टार्ट करना. कौन स्टार्ट करेगा? इंटरप्ट. इंटरप्ट क्या होता है? इंटरफेरेंस. जब भी कोई सिग्नल जनरेट हुआ और उस सिग्नल की वजह से डेटा ट्रांसफर हो रहा है, दैट इज इंटरप्ट इनिशिएटेड इनपुट आउटपुट. डायरेक्ट मेमोरी एक्सेस. व्हाट इज डायरेक्ट मेमोरी एक्सेस? दैट मीन्स व्हेन यू एक्सेस द मेमोरी डायरेक्टली, दैट इज डायरेक्ट मेमोरी एक्सेस. प्रोग्राम्ड इनपुट आउटपुट मेथड. Okay, programmed input output operations are the result of input output instructions being written in the computer program. Data transfer is initiated by an instruction written in the program. Okay, so this mode of data transfer depends upon the written instruction, predetermined instruction. Data transfer under programmed control requires the CPU to constantly monitor the peripheral device to see when a transfer needs to be made. Now, what happens in this? Whenever CPU, whenever there is to be data transfer between CPU and input output device. Okay, so this is basically a time consuming process. Programmed input output method is the time consuming process. Okay, why? Because in this, every time CPU has to check the signal generated by the input output device, whether it is ready to transfer the data or not. Okay, so in this, CPU has to constantly monitor the peripheral device to see whether when the data transfer has to be made. Okay, so it has to check the status of peripheral device every time. Okay, so in the meantime, the CPU is not free to do the another program. Suppose there is no data transfer process that is to be done between CPU and input output device. In that case, the peripheral device will not generate any signal. Okay, and in that meantime, the CPU will remain idle. Status of peripheral devices. So this is a drawback of this method, that it is a time consuming process. So this is an example of programmed input output method. Okay, now this is similar to the previous handshaking method. Data valid, data accepted, these are the similar to the handshaking method. These are to provide the acknowledgement. Okay, so here this is an interface. In the center, this is an interface. In the interface, there is the data register and there is a status register, and this F is the flag bit. Okay, whenever the input output device is ready for the data transfer, okay, so it will provide the input in the form of data and it will place that data on the input output bus. जो input output device है, जब data transfer process initiate होगा, it will place the data on the input output bus. After that, it will generate the data valid signal. That means it will generate the validity of the data. After that, the interface will send the input output device the data accepted signal. That means it is ready to accept. Okay, so when the data is transferred from input output device on the input output bus, it will go in the interface. Interface में जाएगा वो data. ठीक है. Interface will place that data into the data register. Okay, जो डेटा इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइस ने भेजा है सीपीयू की तरफ जाना है जो डेटा, उसको इंटरफेस क्या करेगा, डेटा रजिस्टर में प्लेस कर देगा. डेटा रजिस्टर विल सेट द स्टेटस ऑफ द रजिस्टर हियर. जो फ्लैग बेटा इट विल बी सेट टू 1. ओके, स्टेटस रजिस्टर विल, जो स्टेटस रजिस्टर यहाँ पे, इट विल टेल द स्टेटस ऑफ द रजिस्टर. दैट मीन्स वेदर द डेटा रजिस्टर इज हैविंग द डेटा और नॉट. ओके, कैसे चेक करेंगे उसको, बाय यूजिंग दिस फ्लैग बिट. If the flag bit is 0, that means there is no data in the data register. If the flag bit is 1, that means that there is data in the data register. Okay. So after that, the data from the interface will go to the CPU by this data bus. Okay. So these are the input output read and write signals that are generated by the control signal, and it will go to the input output device through this interface. Okay. That identifies whether read operation has to perform, whether write operation has to perform. And address bus stores the address of the data. Okay. So this is the programmed input output mode of data transfer. So this is all the procedure. This is all in accordance with the handshaking procedure that we discussed earlier. Okay. This is representing the handshaking. Okay. Device transfer bytes of data as they are available. Okay, device, which device will send the data? Input output device, peripheral device. When data byte is available, it will place it in the input output bus. जब data available होगा, तो peripheral will place that data on the input output bus and enables the data valid line. Okay, interface accepts the data byte and stores it into the data register and enables the data accepted line. Interface then set flag bit in the status register. Okay. This is the whole process that I discussed. Okay, already discussed. Device can now disable the data valid line. Now device will disable the data valid line after the data transfer will be done. Okay, but it cannot send any more bytes until data accepted line is disabled by the interface. जब तक data accepted line जो disable नहीं करता interface, तब तक input output device next data bit को transfer नहीं कर सकता. Okay, so this is all about the programmed input output data transfer process. And this is the flowchart. Flowchart of the programmed input output method. Initially what will be done? The data will be read from the data register. After that, flag bit will be checked. If the flag is 0, that means there is no data, and it will go back to the data register, and it will wait when the data will come in the data register. Okay. If the flag is 1, that means data is there in the data register. Then it will read the status register, transfer data to the memory. Okay, and after that it will check whether operation is complete. If the operation is complete, then continue with the program. If it is not complete, then it will again check the status of the data register. Then it will read the data from the data register. Now these are the 3 steps. Initially, first is read the status register, check the status of the flag bit, whether it is 1 or 0. After that, read the data register. Okay. So this is all about the programmed input output method.